What's up, guys? Travis here with the Honest Vape Reviewer, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the new kangertech RBA Mini Plus that comes with the new kangertech Topbox Mini Starter Kit. Now, the RBA that comes with the kangertech Topbox Mini Starter Kit is slightly different than the one that comes with the Subbox Mini Starter Kit. It's more or less built the same. The difference is in the wicking holes. This is the cap that comes with the kangertech Topbox Mini. Hopefully you can see through the juice and everything, because I only have one of them. If you can see the size of those wicking holes, they are significantly smaller than the size of the ones that come with the Kanger Subbox Mini. Now, I probably bought my kangertech Subbox Topbox Mini set probably about 3 months ago, if I had to guess. And I really needed the new RBA. My old RBA was having issues, which is the main reason why I bought the Topbox Mini Starter Kit. I actually didn't need a new vape. I didn't need a new tank. I really just needed the RBA, and I knew I could have ordered one offline, but I knew I was going to need a new vape eventually, so I just said fuck it. I bought the Topbox Mini Starter Kit, 75 watts, which was better than what I had anyway. My vape was 60 watts. At the time, I had the MVP 3.0 Pro, so, and I like the way the Kanger looks anyway, so I said fuck it, let's just buy it. It's fucking $90, whatever. So anyway, upon buying it, I didn't know how tiny the wicking holes were going to be. So, I actually, immediately upon getting it, I took the cap off. Because like I said, the RBA is essentially the same. They're built the same. The only difference is in the size of the wicking holes on the cap. So, what I did was I took the cap off of the one from the top box, and I replaced it with the cap from my RBA from my sub box, and continued to use this one with the giant wicking holes. So, anyway, yesterday I decided that, you know, I was going to give the one with the smaller wicking holes a chance. You know, might as well try it. Because in my experience with kangertech, anytime that they ever change anything on their products, especially their RBAs have been changed a lot, as have their K-boxes. You know, kangertech's original K-box was 40 watts with no LCD screen. It just had an LCD light, and next to it, and you can only change, I don't remember the intervals, I never owned one, a friend did, but it would say, like, it had, like, engraved in the metal, like, 40 watts, 50 watts, you know, 30 watts, 20 watts, and then a light next to it. And that was how you changed. Whatever the light was next to was the watts that it was on. Then they released the 50, and that was only 40 watts. Then they released a 50 watt that looked just like this with the LCD screen, but it was just a regular 50 watt mod. Then they released this version of the K-Box, which is temperature control. It has multiple different settings. It can go from regular, you know, watts. It can go to nickel, nichrome, titanium, and stainless steel. And it's 75 watts. So, like I said, they're always improving their product. And as far as the RBAs go, Kanger's original RBA didn't even have wicking holes on the side. It had these microscopic shit that you would need like an electric microscope to see on the bottom. Their second RBA was the same, but the wicking holes were larger. Then their third RBA was this, and now their fourth RBA is this. So every time they improved it. So basically the issue I was having with this cap was, I mean, I'm not going to lie, I love this cap, I love this RBA. The only issue I ever had with it was when I would refill the juice, I would have to take the, like, when I refill the juice, I'd have to take this and just, you know, push the cotton in like so, or else I would get dry hits. So I figured, you know, maybe that's why they made them smaller. Maybe this was just too big. So I decided to try it. Now, here's the thing. It doesn't work any differently. It wicks just as good, if not better, with the smaller holes, actually, believe it or not. However, I still needed to, when I changed the juice, obviously now with these smaller ones, the tip of the unicorn bottle doesn't fit, so I had to use this, a drill bit. Now this drill bit fit perfectly. Now here's the difference, though, that I noticed, and I think that is what they're trying to fix. Because when I changed the juice, I wasn't getting a horrible dry hit where it was so dry that it burnt my throat and all that. It didn't taste right. It tasted not fully wet, but it wasn't... It tasted dry, but not like... It tasted dry like that warning dry hit before you're about to get one. And I mean, I'm a chain vapor, guys. I chain vape at 40 watts. And I mean... I don't get dry hits. I just don't. Except for the once in a blue moon that I forget to push my coil in. My cotton in on my coil. So, you know, I mean... And I chain vape, guys. I use a 0.3 Clapton. I chain vape at 40 watts. And I mean, you know, I don't get dry hits using the Kanger RBAs. But anyway, point being, for everybody out there who bought the new Topbox Mini and was worried about the size of the wicking holes and is possibly doing the same thing that I'm doing, or bought one because they saw somebody else's RBA and wanted to, you know, get the same, and then they were disappointed when they saw the size of the wicking holes, I'm not having any issues with it, guys. It works great. It works 100% fine. You know, like, I'm not going to go through the trouble of putting this back on. Not until I change my cotton, at least. And I probably won't even put it back on, because I'm not having an issue. I'm not having an issue with this at all. Nothing. So, I don't see any reason to waste the cotton and take it off and have to change the cotton and stuff. So, that was my review on the new RBA. I hope you guys enjoyed this.